ourselves. So I want to talk about 3 steps to shift yourself out of a funk to moving forward. So I have been feeling in a funk the past few days, and I wanted to get myself out of it, and I'm sharing with you ways I do this. I've done this multiple times, and I want to share with you my process. So I know if I'm feeling this way, I know so many of you are feeling this way also. So last week I showed up on the Healthy Home Online Summit. I was full of energy, showed up on social media 5 days a week, 5 straight days with no days off, and that took a lot of my energy. So where I went from that is I needed time away. I needed time to regroup my energy, to restore, and if that's where you are, it's okay. There is a lot of heavy emotions going through our world right now, and it's totally okay if you're going through something. If you feel these feelings, you feel these emotions, you feel triggered, it's totally okay, and give yourself that space that you need. So take the time you need. If you need to unplug, if you need to recharge, it's totally fine. So, but how can you shift out of it? Because we don't want to stay in this place forever, right? We want to move forward. We're here for the next 30 days. If you're stuck at home, you're working from home possibly, you have kids at home, possibly you and your spouse are at home, maybe you're working, maybe you're not, but this is where we are. This is our new reality, and how can we just embrace it, right? So you can't stay in that funk forever. Let me know in the comments on a scale of 1 to 10 how you're feeling, how your energy is, how your motivation, and 3 ways you can shift into moving forward. So step 1 is just having this awareness of, I feel yuck and I don't want to feel yuck. I have these things going on that I don't want going on right now, and like having that awareness that you're not where you want to be, you're not showing up like you want to show up. That awareness is always the first step. So if you have that awareness right now, let me know, how has your energy been, how has your motivation been, and how are you functioning with this stay-at-home order that the U.S. is going through right now, and most of the world is going through it as well. So, hello, thanks for joining. Today, we're talking about 3 ways to shift yourself out of a funk, back to feeling good, and moving forward. So, hi Sandy, hi Jamie, thanks for joining. And so, step number 1 is your awareness. Step number 2 is recognizing how you got here. What has you feeling low energy? For me, I know social media is definitely bringing me down because my situation hasn't changed that much. I work from home. I already homeschool my kids, so our life hasn't changed that much. So my energy has been pretty good. When we got the stay-at-home order, I felt I was in a good place. I was in a good mood about it. I wasn't really down about it. However, okay, just a minute. However, hanging out on social media, hanging out around people who are complaining, who hate their life right now, who hate their situation, is definitely been reflective on my own energy. So, knowing where you are feeling funky, how that is affecting you, and knowing what's going into your brain also affects so much of your energy, your own thoughts, your fears, and how you show up, right? Say hi. Say hi. So, if you are spending a lot of time watching the media, watching the news, having that balance of good versus high vibe, low vibe. So the media can really bring us down. There's a lot of fear going on. There's a lot of uncertainty. There's chaos. There's so much that we just don't know what's happening right now. We don't know, in a couple weeks, we don't know how our world is different, going to be different. But as much time as you spend on social media or watching the news, spend at least that much, if not more, doing something that's going to bring your vibration up. It's going to bring you joy. It's going to bring you happiness, peace, love, doing things that you love, whether it be calling a friend, whether it be going outside, going for a walk, getting in your workout. I'm not going to survive. I want to bang my head into a wall. I never survived prison, and I want to hug strangers. Yes. Totally feel you. You will survive. I promise you will survive this. But it may be you need to talk to a friend every single day. And maybe someone different every single day. If you're an extrovert, I'm not an extrovert, but I have, I can move in and out of introvert, extrovert. But introversion is my home. It is my home. So, but my husband's an extrovert, so I know how crazy you guys are because I see what he's going through as well. So, you will survive, I promise. So, we're going through steps on how to get yourself out of this funk that you're feeling. And one is having that awareness. Two is knowing what is bringing that funk in. Are you hanging out with people who are depressing and anxious and just complaining all the time? Or are you around people, places that will uplift you and they're positive, they're grateful, they're uplifting, they're moving forward? So recognizing who you're surrounding with is so, so key. So something else, like how can you shift? So you're in this place right now. What can you change that will bring you to a better place? So for me, I know I haven't been getting my workout in. So I haven't been showering in the morning. I'm not getting ready until sometimes 2 or today I didn't get a shower until 3 o'clock. So this is my new mantra. I know what I'm doing to move forward is getting my workout in and getting ready for the day is an absolute must before 10 a.m. because I know that's going to help me feel better about myself. It's going to help me show up for you guys a lot better, whether I get a jump on Facebook Live or I'm on Instagram stories. I know that I will be in just a much better place. So how can you fill your cup first before you go out and help somebody else? So thanks for joining. We're talking about how to get ourselves out of this funk. Let me know what is it that you can do tomorrow, starting tomorrow, that is going to shift your energy. Oh.